It's your boy Lil Dude Luciano, man. Big SaySo, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard, man. And I'm wicked up. Trapnana.
Trapnana. Ain't no peace in the street. Come on the curb, then I'm up in that heat. When that black get it going, but they pick up their feet. Smoking it.
All right, so we got my guy, Lil Dude, jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, bruh.
Nah, for real, what's up? Glad you had me.
Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate you, reaching out and pulling up on us while you out here in Atlanta, man.
For real, I ain't been out here in a brick.
No. Yeah, so what brought you to the city, man, or what else you working on while you in town?
Shit, I got a mixtape about to drop called SaySo Cambridge. And I got motherfucking, I'm just out there doing features and shit.
Okay, okay. Can you reveal anyone you linked up with yet, or?
Nah, it ain't nothing like, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing like that.
I got you, man. So I know fans, they've been on your ass about this project, man. So.
They keep thinking I'm capping, but I already turned it in. I'm just waiting for it to drop.
Okay. Yeah, because I saw you put a couple different dates on it, didn't come by. And you know how fans are, they gonna be on your ass about this shit, man.
They think a nigga capping.
No, that's what's good, man. You wanna go ahead and shout out your people sitting up there today too, man?
Shit, motherfucking, my man Tall right here, Hoop, K Keys back there, my man, Money Man Biggs, and my man Mike right here, DDB Mike.
For sure, man. So yeah, man. So let's take it back, bro. So you from Riverdale, Maryland, that's right?
Yeah, I'm from Riverdale, Maryland.
Okay. So what be going on up there, man? I ain't never been up there, so I need you to fill me in. Like, what's the culture like? What's the way of life up there?
Shit, just like a regular shit. It ain't like regular neighborhood. Try and get you some money. Big go get you some money.
Yeah. And is that in PG County?
Yeah, it's in PG County.
Okay. I saw someone just posted yesterday that he said the state attorney up there, she trying to crack down on like the rappers.
I just seen that shit 5 minutes ago before
I saw that, yeah, I saw it yesterday. Well, what's your thoughts on that, man? She said she was trying to, she was going to, go after any rappers that were promoting violence in the county. That seems wild to me, man.
Yeah, they doing, I ain't gonna lie, they doing that shit everywhere nowadays. I don't know about it, I be making music. I don't know about none of that.
Yeah. Yeah, because we seen that here in Atlanta, man, where they trying to hit, the YSL, they reading lyrics. Even with Lucci's case, they reading lyrics in the court, and it's just like, man, this shit is art at the end of the day. It's a way for people to express themselves.
Yeah.
And for them to be bringing that into like the court of law, that shit just seems like.
And people's bored, man. They ain't got nothing else better to do. They bored right now.
Yeah, and it definitely seems like it's targeted only towards one type of genre of music, Yeah. So when would you say you jumped off the porch in Maryland? How old were you?
I was born off the porch, man. I jumped off the porch, I ain't gonna lie, I jumped off the porch all the way fully when I was like 13, 14.
Okay.
13, 12. Yeah, 13.
Yeah. So, like, what would you say was like some of the shit you seen jumping off the porch that young, man? And were you prepared for it?
Fuck no. I mean, I ain't know the streets was gonna be like this type shit. But I seen a lot of little shit. Certain shit can't be spoken about, you know. But I seen it all, for real, for real.
Now, do you got any siblings?
Yeah, I got a brother and a sister. A brother and a sister.
They older than you, younger?
Yeah, they older. I'm the youngest.
Okay, okay. So did you like your older brother? Did he kind of prepare you for like what you was about to see when you jumped off the porch, or?
Nah, my brother totally different from me though. Like he like not gonna say a good dude, but like he is like a civilian type, good man type shit,
Yeah.
Like he wasn't in the street.
Okay. So what kind of led you to jumping off the porch then?
Man, just just being outside, part of your environment, growing up with the rest of the people that's outside with you.
Yeah.
Took a liking into it, shit like that.
So was there anyone older in the streets that kind of took you under your wing or anything like that?
When I was coming up, I ain't hang around nobody like my age. It was probably like one or two of us. And if you was one of them, you could hang around the older dudes type shit.
Yeah.
That's how it was when I was coming up. Like all the youngins couldn't really hang with the older dudes.
Okay. Now, were they kind of giving you like positive guidance, you could say, or was it more negative? Were they trying not to see you crash out, or?
I mean, it wasn't really nothing, for real. Nigga carried himself like a grown man, so a nigga was just moving, like, it wasn't no positive or no negative till I started like making music and shit. Niggas was giving me positive, like letting me know what I need to do.
Yeah. So did you finish school? Did you go to college?
No, I ain't go to college. I finished high school though.
Okay.
Yeah, I finished high school.
Never thought about going to college, or you just knew that shit wasn't for you?
Nah, cause like when I started, that's when I started like really about to go crazy. Like I knew I wanted to be a rapper type shit. I was like, man, I ain't about to go to college. That shit gonna be in the way.
Yeah. So what had motivated you to start rapping at first?
Shit, Mo. I used to be just rapping like outside, like for the men and shit. Like rapping, like just trying to get a little neighborhood buzz, like for like DMV and shit. Then that shit just started going out of state and people started running up to me, want to take pictures and shit. So I'm like, man, this shit for real. Like, shit ain't no joke.
Do you remember like what the first song that was kind of took you out of state like that? It kind of took your name out of state, you could say?
Blue Tips, I Ain't Bluffing. Blue Tips, I Ain't Bluffing.
That shit on YouTube? I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that shit on YouTube. This is an old jump. Blue Tips, I Ain't Bluffing. That jump took it.
Okay. Now, how long would you say it kind of took you to like develop your style? Because that was one thing that stuck out when I first heard you was like, you wasn't rapping like anyone else. You kind of had your own shit.
I got the style, but I just keep going to the studio, just, you know, working on my shit type shit. And that shit just came and I'm like, oh yeah, they like that right there. I'm going with that. Yeah.
And who'd you, go ahead.
Style change up every other minute though. Like, nigga might go to the studio tonight and there be some whole shit. Shit just be coming.
Yeah. You be writing or you just go in off the top now?
I be going in off the top. I don't like writing. That shit sound like I'm reading. Like reading and shit. I want that shit to sound organic.
Yeah, I feel that. So who'd you grow up listening to? Like, who were some of your favorite artists back in the day?
Man, I ain't gonna hold you. Nigga ain't even listening to no rap. Like back in the day, we was listening to Go-Go. Like I was listening to Go-Go, but the rap niggas I was listening to was like, the older homies was listening to motherfucking like BG, Lil Wayne, and all them Cash Money and shit. But when I started listening to rap, it was straight like Chief Keef, Gucci Mane, Boosie, shit like that.
Yeah.
That shit made it. They didn't make me want to rap though. Like when I started seeing people like from my city, like doing the shit and shit, like linking up with people out of state and shit, I'm like, oh yeah, nah, this shit real. Like this shit real.
You remember the first check you got off of rap?
Nah, I don't even remember. The first check, it wasn't even no check. The first money I got off rap was like a feature. Like nigga bought a feature type shit. And I was like, okay. People want my craft type shit, this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This shit serious.
I kind of opened your eyes though, like let you know you can make some money off this shit.
I was just rapping on some YouTube shit, so you know, nigga ain't getting no check for that. Nigga just doing that shit. Nigga shit wasn't even put together or nothing. Nigga just rapping straight coming from off the block.
Yeah, especially
then that shit got put together.
Yeah, especially if you don't even have your own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Then the director's eating off your shit or whoever uploaded it.
Right.
Yeah. So let's talk about the Linebacker song, man, because this shit went crazy. You Flock and Baby Ahk, man.
That joint went crazy, man. Long live Baby Ahk, man. That shit went crazy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that was the joint that got it out there to other states, but it was more so to me the Blue Tips jump.
Okay.
But Linebacker, that you can say that's definitely one of them jumps that.
Absolutely, man. So how did that song all come together? You guys were all just in the studio together, or did Flock reach out to you, or? Nah,
cause like Flock was rapping first. He already had a little buzz and shit. Me and Baby Ahk was already coming in, fucking with him and shit. We always be in the stew, going to shows and shit. We was just in the stew one night. I don't even remember making that motherfucker, to tell you the truth. Chill.
Did you think it was going to take off like it did, or what did you guys think of it when you saw the video for the first time?
Nah, I didn't even think that motherfucker was going to take off.
Oh.
I didn't think it was going to take off how it did. I didn't think none of this shit was going to take off how it did.
For real?
Fuck no. Coming where we come from, nigga, don't take off.
What about nowadays when you drop some shit?
Nowadays, you drop some shit, you gonna take off. Like, we got that shit going back home.
Yeah, so, man, talk to us about Baby Ahk, man. Because I know he passed away about 5 years ago, man.
Yeah.
So a lot of people may not be up on him. So kind of just, you know, talk about him as a person first off.
Baby Ahk, I ain't gonna lie, Baby Ahk was one of them ones before, like, all this music shit. That's why it was kind of sort of easy for us to do this shit. Because he was already one of them ones. Like, it wasn't hard. It was just, nigga, gotta put this shit on wax. And that shit worked out for him. At first, he wasn't like, I already jive, like had that shit down packed, like going in the studio and shit. I real watched them work with that shit and go up. Yeah.
Yeah, his shit was so cold too, man.
He's a real nigga.
Yeah. No, that's hard right there, man. How'd you end up on the Goldlink album, man?
Goldlink album, I ain't gonna lie. Goldlink reached out and I just pulled straight up to the studio. I remember when we made that song. I pulled straight up to the studio. I was drinking motherfucking green around that time and all that. I remember that shit. I was sick as shit that day. I think I had a cold. Rolled up that joint, me and my bitch. Did the song, that motherfucker. I'm receiving the motherfucking gold record for that motherfucker now.
I saw you just tweet that,
yeah. I'm waiting for that bitch in the mail.
Yeah. How big was that album up there for the DMV, man?
That shit, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even know it was that big. At one point, that was just like the only song, like my homies and shit be locked up, that was the only song that was on there, like, around the whole world, like, for the people, like, with me on it. So they was like, man, that shit, you hear me? And that shit, I didn't think it was gonna get that big, you hear me?
No, that album's like a classic now,
yeah, oh my.
Absolutely, bud. So talk to us about how you and Goonew linked up at first, man.
Me and Goon linked up through like mutual friends like Flock and everybody.
Okay.
And we just connected. Like as soon as I seen like fucking with him and shit.
Yeah.
And I told him like he was already rapping. Like he wasn't rapping at all. He was just one of the niggas in the videos and shit. But he started rapping on his own. I'm like, bro, you really gotta do that shit. Like you already, like I'm saying, like Baby Ahk, you already somebody. Like you a public figure. Like you know what I mean? Niggas know you back home. He started rapping. That shit went up. He real life shot to the moon.
Yeah, his shit took off so quick too, bro.
Quick.
Yeah. Do you remember one of the first songs you guys rapped together?
I remember, yeah, the first joint we rapped and we shot together was the motherfucking Shots Fired joint.
Damn. That bitch is out of here too.
That bitch went crazy.
Yeah. So like, what was the chemistry like when you guys were recording together, man? Because it seemed like y'all two couldn't miss, man, when you guys dropped some shit.
Our chemistry was good as shit, like, cause we was already like homies, so that, like anybody I rap with, like we already homies, like Baby Ahk, you know, and shit like that, we was already homies, so that shit was already right then and there, easy. Like, I can't explain the chemistry, cause it wasn't no put together shit, you know?
Yeah, that shot fire, that's a classic.
Yeah, that shot fire. I ain't think, like I said, I don't be thinking none of that shit. Around that time, I ain't think none of that shit was gonna do what it do. We just doing this shit for fun, for real, and popping our shit.
Yeah. That video so hard, that bitch so legendary too, man.
Nah, for real. Had the green patch on my head and shit. We was thugging around that time.
Then you guys followed up with that Drill Time. That shit was crazy
Drill
too.
Time came with the whole Homicide wave, all that shit. Homicide Boy mixtape.
So like, how would y'all figure out, you know, when you guys in the studio, like who would go first? Was whoever came up with some shit first, or was there any type of structure to it, or? Nah,
just like whoever go first, like we'd throw the beat on, boom, we just start freestyling right there. Oh yeah, you sound sweet, go in there, or he'd tell me to go in there, you know, right now.
Yeah. You guys got any unreleased music together still?
Yeah, we got some unreleased shit about to drop soon. Unreleased shit gonna drop soon.
Like a full project worth, or just a few songs, or?
We got a couple joints, but it's just how the team gonna place it.
Okay, yeah. So like, talk to us about what type of person he was away from the music too, man. Because every time I seen him, boy had a big ass smile. He was like, you know.
I ain't gonna lie, he was cool as shit. That's what I'm saying. Like he was already a regular, you know, somebody. You hear me? He cool as shit. Keep him some nice legs, you know. No, for real.
Yeah, man. I saw you tweet, man, free blow, man.
Yeah, man, free blow, man, dog, for real.
Yeah. Are you guys still in communication with each other, or?
Yeah, I hollered at him probably like a couple months ago. I be hollering at him through mutual friends and shit.
Okay. So how's he doing down there, man?
Shit, blow cool. He about to be home soon.
Real soon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Be home soon.
What was it like during those NPR days, man? Because that's how we got introduced down here in Atlanta.
Nah, that shit was cool, Slim. He showed me some different little shit, you know, on this side of town and shit. mind you, like I said, I ain't never think this shit was gonna go nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, talk about that PSA that you dropped, man. That shit went crazy. That's still one of my favorite songs you ever put out, man.
Yeah, that's all the classic. That PSA, that was some shit like I said, how I be making up shit just in the studio. My man was making a beat. I think I told him like, don't even put no like a lot of shit on there. Just leave the beat how it is like that, and I'ma just go ahead, go in on that motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit was so different. It was just so simple, you know. It was just like a few sounds in that bitch, but it gives you room to like go in on that
room
shit.
to drag on that jump.
Yeah. Yeah, I was listening to that shit the other day. I was like, man, this shit still hits just as hard when it first came out, too, man.
For real.
And talk about the Traffic, man. Just hitting them on that.
Yeah, that Traffic just hit a million, man. That Traffic, that was just some different, like, versatile shit, some shit that a nigga got. Like, I be doing a little melodic shit, too, you know? Yeah. Different shit, you know? That shit. Another trap. You ain't think, you hear me?
Yeah, it just goes to show people still listening to this shit. Like, they still going back and either discovering you for the first time or they fuck with this song 5 years ago and they still going back to this shit listening to this.
For real. And the nigga took a little break with this music shit. Like, nigga wasn't even pushing this shit. Nigga just, I don't even look at myself like no music person, though. I look at myself like a little influencer type shit, you know? Just make music.
Yeah, so what inspires you to make music these days?
Cause I know the people love it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm doing this shit for the people now. I ain't doing this shit for the satisfaction.
Yeah.
Doing this shit for the people.
I feel that, man. Talk about the Many Men, you and Xanman.
Many Men, yeah, that was around the time motherfucking nigga came across like samples and shit. Many Men, Xanman fucked that joint up.
Yeah.
Xanman, that nigga hard.
That shit went crazy.
That shit went crazy. I knew that was gonna go up though.
For real?
Yeah, that was around the time I know shit was gonna go up. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, at that point, like everything you was dropping was 100,000, 200,000 first week type shit.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna go up right there. Yeah. That bitch would like an M or something up on YouTube, I think.
Yeah. A couple years ago, you dropped that song Blackballed.
Yeah.
Why did you feel like you were blackballed in the game, man?
I felt like I was blackballed in the game on some shit like niggas knew what was up with me, but they ain't know like if they wanted to fuck with me type shit, you know what I mean? But I had to come to realization, a nigga wasn't even pushing this shit as odd, you hear me? To give a nigga room to fuck with a nigga, you know what I mean? Nigga just so stiff out here and already, you know what I mean? So I did feel like I was blackballed around that time though, but I know what this shit is.
So you don't feel that way today, though?
Nah, they can't blackball this shit. This shit can't get blackballed.
So you still independent right now?
Yeah, I'm independent.
Yeah. Were you ever interested in signing with a label? Because I'm sure like a lot of labels had reached out to you, man.
Yeah, like I was going to sign with a label. I just ain't, you know, like I said, nigga wasn't taking this shit. You know what I mean? Like nigga wasn't taking it. My business wasn't right. Nigga business all the way there now, so. Nigga been hollering in a few situations, but nigga business dead now.
Yeah. But shit, when you have so much success as an independent, it's like, man, I might as well just keep doing this shit myself, keeping the whole check type shit, you know?
For real.
Yeah. I saw you tweet the other day that you want to perform at a wedding.
Nah, for real. I'm trying to perform at a wedding, man. One of the homies gotta get married, man.
What song are you gonna kick off at a wedding, man?
I got so much I can do. I'm gonna start off with that blood. Some people was quoting and comment like, "Bro, I want you to do this at my wedding and all this." I ain't even gonna tax nobody either. I might do that shit for the F. That's right. Put me on the motherfucking guest list.
Now, you'll have that bitch turned right there.
Nah,
man.
for real.
It's something different, you know?
Nah, for real. Real.
That pic of you just went viral, that throwback of you with the ski mask and the peacoat.
Oh, yeah.
Man, were you the one that posted it or did it go viral and then you just reposted it?
Nah, I posted it on Twitter and they just posted it on the gram and everywhere and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Just letting them know, like, nigga been, like, outside type shit. Like, that ski mask shit, that's a big thing for us back home type shit. We been wearing ski masks, like, when I was a youngin'.
Yeah.
ski mask and phone posits and New Balance and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I remember when Pooh Shiesty first came out, everyone was like, man, the DMV bet on that.
Man, I fuck with Shiesty though. They need a free Shiesty.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
But you probably the first one to wear the the ski mask with the peacoat though. That's different right there.
Nah, for real. They don't know what I'm on. They don't know what yeah, them phone posits, nigga, real life rob you for them back in the day.
For real.
But nigga ain't walking around with no phone posits on. Like you had to be somebody that had some phones on.
You posted on IG the other day, man. You said, what did you say? You said, as soon as I stopped being tough with your rappers, like more doors started to open up for you, man.
Yeah. Nah, for real. And I say that to say like to all the rappers and shit, like you can't be mixing the streets with no music business, bro. You won't be, and as you're saying like streets, but like the way you acting and shit, like certain people ain't gonna want to be around you.
No, that's real.
Nah, for real.
And you know, these police.
Ain't nobody telling you to be no fake nigga or nothing, but you know what I mean? Like you can't come in this shit like, you know what I mean? It's certain places for certain things, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's like the music in the streets, they gotta be separate.
Yeah.
Because once you come into this industry, it's like you got all eyes on you. And you know, when you're in the streets, you don't want eyes on you like that.
Right, and you're dealing with different type of people that they don't understand that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't be out here like moving and getting in your feelings. They don't understand that. So you can't get mad at them.
Yeah, and then especially with the internet and the fans, it's like they just throw fire on that shit anyway. Right. Once you beefing with someone, it's like they feel like they got to pick a side.
Nah, for real.
And it's like, damn, y'all can enjoy the music from both sides. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not your beef.
Right, and that's what I was saying. Like as an artist, a lot of artists out here be picking sides and say, I'm in here for the music. I ain't picking up. I'm in here for the music, but I ain't no. If I be with them, I ain't gonna be. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I'm in this shit for the music. I don't know you niggas. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So don't. Yeah.
No, that's real, man. How do you deal with like online trolls at this point?
I don't even pay them no attention. Motherfuckers be saying so much shit on the internet, you're gonna lose your mind paying attention to that shit.
No, that's real, because they do this shit just to get a reaction out of you. They just want you to respond. So they gonna say the most outlandish shit that they can think of just to get under your skin.
No, for real.
Yeah. Were you always like that, or did you used to? I feel like everyone always used to respond to that.
I used to respond to that shit. Definitely used to respond to that shit. Bed with them, you know, shit like that. But I don't be on that no more.
I feel that, man. So what's going on with the music scene up in the DMV, man? It seems like it's in a lot better space today than it was, you know, when you first came in the game 6-7 years ago, man.
Yeah, like it's easier for somebody to do what they like, go up and get an opportunity. Around my time, it was hard, not hard, but like, you had to work, you know what I mean? Nigga wasn't thinking about no opportunity around my time. Yeah. I know I wasn't thinking about no opportunity.
Yeah, I'm starting to see more and more platforms pop up in the DMV too that are kind of just pushing that type of music
it's
too.
Like more blogs, more little shit going on. First it wasn't none of that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like you had to go outside your city to get an interview type shit, you know?
Yeah.
So man,
around the time I was coming up, you had to go out the city.
Nah, for real, man. Man, I gotta talk to you about this Love of Money with you and KP, man. That shit's so fucking hard, bro.
That shit hard. That bitch about to hit 1 million.
Yeah.
That bitch hard. Yeah, KP, that nigga hard, bro.
Yeah, he's dope, man.
Shorties ain't nothing to play with.
How did that song come about?
Shit, just, you know, same thing, in the studio, vibing. That shit just went up.
How'd you link up with him? He's younger than you, right?
Yeah, KP younger than me. I linked up with him, we was in the same studio. And
okay.
I just already knew his music and shit. I'm like, bro, your shit hard, what do you? He said, yeah, bro, you know, you just linked it in right there. Ever since then, been going up.
Yeah. Nah, that's dope of you to even, you know, kind of just reach back for him too, man.
Nah, no doubt.
A lot of artists, when they blow up, just seem like they don't fuck with the new artists that be coming out.
Nah, no doubt. I already be knowing this shit, bro. I be knowing like niggas that got that shit and shit. And I be looking at it like back when I was coming up, all the artists wasn't doing that shit. You had to be like to a certain level or something, you know?
You ever felt like you could be an A&R?
Motherfuckers be saying that shit, but I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of that shit. I just know music and people, you know.
I feel that, man.
Yeah.
All right, so what should fans expect from the album, man? They've been waiting, what, 2 years since you dropped the last one, right?
Yeah, I ain't dropping like 2 years. I just been dropping straight videos on YouTube. But nah, man, it's gonna be some hard shit on there, man. No bad. It's gonna be some hard shit.
How would you describe your growth as an artist, you know, from when you first started rapping up into this new album then?
Shit, I'm more so like talking about something, you know, giving the people the rundown of this shit, giving them the layout, instead of just making hard shit, just to make hard shit. It's more so making sense now.
Yeah. So why do you feel like now's the time to drop, man, after 2 years? Or is this something you've been planning for a while?
I ain't gonna lie, this not even no anticipated tape that the people been really waiting for. This just some shit I was just getting, throwing out there because I got so much unreleased music. Like, and I know like it's about to be the end of the year and shit. Like nigga one, like I gotta get them people something. I just can't keep doing that. You know what I mean? So this is some shit to get the peoples right quick. Yeah. Then I'm doubling back with the real one.
Okay. Yeah. So this is just like an appetizer, a little teaser for them.
Yeah, just give them some little shit.
Okay. So who are some of the producers you've been working with lately, man?
Shit, I've been working with Turk, my man Spizzle, nigga named Pro, Manny, all like in-house home producers right now. I don't want. Oh yeah, my man Hurt, my boy Hurt, Dolan, bracket motherfuckers. It's a lot. I've been working with bracket producers. Real shit hard. I've been working. They know I've been working with them. I can't name everybody.
Yeah. Can we put a date on it, or are you done putting a date on this project, man?
On the project? Yeah, I can't put a date on it no more. I just know it's turned in and it's coming out. Whenever the people, whatever they do, what they do. I can't keep saying this and that and this shit don't come out. That shit turned in though.
Say no more, man.
Yeah, that shit turned in.
Yeah. Man, how'd you come up with this Trapnana shit, man?
I came up with that just in the studio. Rapping, you hear me? High as shit. Ad-libbing, you know, Lord, that's catchy. Keep saying that.
Yeah. I fuck with that merch you had put out, was it last year? Or was it earlier this year?
With the banana?
Yeah, that shit was all this
I'm about to double back. I gotta get you one. I'm gonna get you one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you one.
Yeah, you gotta bring them shits back, man.
Nah, for real.
That's it all.
Yeah, it's about to be hoodie season. I'm gonna bring them bitches back out for the people.
For sure, man. So, are you the type to like set goals for yourself for your music and shit like that, or?
I ain't gonna lie, ever since they told me I got this plaque coming, I just started doing that, like milestones and goals and shit. I ain't about to keep, I'm trying to make that plaque music.
Yeah. Now you gotta go up with that shit, man.
No, for real.
Yeah. What's some advice you would share to the youth coming up right now today?
Shit, man. If you got, just chase your dreams, man. Like, if you want to be a rapper, go be a rapper. If you want to be a football player, go be a football player. Like, stop playing around. If you want to go be a basketball player, go be a like, dedicate all your time to that, you know what I mean? All that in the middle shit, that shit in the way.
Yeah. And what's your thoughts on all these snitches? The rappers getting exposed as snitches, I should say.
Man, shout out 1090 Jake, man.
So you applaud them for doing this work then, huh?
Hey, man, somebody gotta do it. They sweeping this shit under the rug. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, I don't condone in it. I don't condone in no snitching, no rats, man.
Yeah, see, it's getting to the point where it's every week someone getting exposed.
Every week, man. And that's what needs to happen. No, for real. Like, this shit crazy, man.
So would you take feature money from a rapper that was exposed as a snitch?
No, sir. No amount of money, no nothing.
You turned it down to M.
No. Turn it down $1 billion. Turn it down $1 trillion. Come on, man. My people gonna look at me. I was raised up on some whole different type of morals.
Yeah.
That no money can If money was all the thing I worried about, I would have been rich right now.
You would have been sold out somewhere, huh?
Man, it would have been up. Super trillionaire. Yeah, me.
Nah, I fuck with that, man. It's like, you know, with the morals and principles, man, you got to stand on that shit,
Nah,
man.
for real.
Yeah.
Can't be standing on that shit at this point. Then as soon as a certain amount of money come, you switch up.
That's it, man. What else you working on right now, dude? What else coming up for you, bro?
Shit, man. I got some merch dropping. And then, man, just some new tapes and shit with the game. You know.
Sure, man. Got any shout outs you want to give before we wrap it up?
Shit, man. Shout out to the whole gang, man. You know what's going on, man. Shit going on records, man. Shit. You know what the fuck going on. That's it. We don't let the guys free the guys.
Trapnana, ain't no peace in the street. Come on the curb, then I'm up in that heat. When that black get it going, better pick up their feet. Smoke a nigga like some leaf. He ain't got hot.